Hey everybody, here's a little walkthrough video of the 79 Westie that I have up for sale. Alright, let's start with pop top. So you can see, put in a new canvas last weekend. Came out pretty good. It's one from Bus Depot. It's got the big plastic zippers on it and the large windows on the side. Also painted the luggage rack and put new decals on it. Same thing for the pop top. That has been painted with, again, the original color. I think it's L61 silver white, I believe. I've done the same with the front bumper. So the front bumper is done and painted, and I'll have the rear bumper finished in just a couple of days. I just put the last coat of primer on it. Interior is the strong part of this bus for sure. So we got the back bench seat reupholstered, looking pretty good. Got a brand new carpet, also looking pretty sharp. Put carpet along the sides of the seats here. I know it's not original, but I think it looks pretty good. And if you want, you can always buy those wraparound seat mats. So we need a couple pieces here laminated. Those three that you can see, and then these pieces right here for the fridge and that storage compartment in the back. I have a piece of laminate coming in from Bus Depot, but it's on back order, so I think it's going to take at least a couple of weeks. Up here, you got an interior view of the pop top. Everything looking nice and pretty up there. The material for the bed is all original. Just took it out of the washing machine and put it back on, and it looks pretty awesome up here. All right, look up in the front. You see we got reupholstered driver and passenger seats. Got a nice new black floor mat in the front. Clean the dash up as well as I could. I have a block off plate coming for the radio soon, so that should be in there soon. Let's see, we'll take a look here at the back before I show you the body. This material also is in pretty good shape. Here's the thermometer for when I start it up in a minute. It's missing a zipper in the back though, so this piece is open. This zipper is actually good. It just needs the physical zipper. And I'll try to find one at Joann's or something like that. So here's another look at the interior and the back. This piece of laminate has a little spot missing, and this one's kind of fraying a little bit. Overall though, interior is in pretty good shape, and it should be a somewhat comfortable camper. It's nice to have all of the Westfalia stuff in there, and really just need some minor refinishing. All right, so let's take a look at the body, which is the ugly part. Start up here in the front. Those are his friends. All right, so it looks like he had, well, I know he had the spare tire mounted to the front, and he must have bumped into something, previous owner. So front is a little smashed. However, it's not terrible. I'm trying to give you, I mean, it's ugly for sure, but it's not like, you know, a 6-inch dent or something like that. Either way, it needs to be replaced. It's beyond filler repair. So I do have a nose section right here from an earlier bus, but I measured it and held it up there, and I think just with some modification, trimming off the bottom of that donor piece, that will weld in very nicely to the front. We'll go down. Windshield's got a crack in it. I just didn't want to replace that because you're gonna end up pulling that if you decide to do the nose work soon anyway. Both front doors are in good shape. Dog legs need to be replaced on both sides. I'll show you the other one. So yeah, just your average dog leg rust there. We got new tires all around. I had these tires on the 74 in the garage. I probably put about 150, 200 miles on them maybe. They are Hankook Vantra LTs. They're the right tire for this bus. So there you go. Do a little bit more body scanning here. So door opens and closes well. Just started doing a little bit of work to this door. So this is its second coat of polyester high build primer. I'm going to block this, and this door should be pretty straight after this round of sanding. And then I'll hit it with just 2 quick coats of high build, regular high build urethane to finish it off, and then I'm going to leave it be, put the handle back on. Door opens and closes well. Windows or glasses all in good shape. Here's some more ugly down over here. You can see that this rocker has been messed with by the last guy, and that's ugly. Sorry, not rocker, quarter panel, but that doesn't matter because you are going to cut that out anyway and replace it. And then I don't know if I can close this door with one hand, but I'll show you this rocker. This rocker obviously will need to be replaced too. There's a pretty decent chunk missing right there. More ugly, but again, that's all in the same panel and can be cut out and welded in relatively easily. I looked online, they're about 75, 80 bucks each. All right, so you come around to the back and you will see the bumper's off, obviously, because I'm painting it. It's gonna need that rear apron. Hatch is in okay shape. It's got a little ugly spot right there that really just needs to be ground out. There's a little spot that I worked on, so it's nice and smooth and level now. Got a new seal both on the rear window and a new seal over here on this side because both of those pieces of glass were broken, so I got new glass and replaced those. Coming over here to this side, you see a little bit of ugly rust right there in the corner. I don't know if you'd need to actually buy a corner piece for it or if that could be replaced with just some sheet metal. Not exactly sure. Haven't gotten into it. Over here, you see another ugly quarter panel. And I started doing similar body work to this panel as I did to the sliding door on the other side. So this panel will be all straight, flat, and in high build primer as well. On both this and the door, 60 grit angle grinder down to metal so that there's no rust, all clean metal, and then hit it with the high build polyester primer. You can see this rocker will need to be replaced right there. Same thing, of course, that quarter panel looking pretty ugly. And then you have the driver's dog leg, which will need to be replaced as well. Door, though, is in good shape. Give you a shot of it from inside. You can see, not too bad, looking pretty sharp up there. Give you a peek at the engine before we start it up. Not the original exhaust. I'm not exactly sure what this guy put on here, bug pack it looks like. I would probably replace that. I think I might have a minor exhaust leak. I just haven't really checked into it. Okay, so here's the engine. Could use a new engine seal for sure. You got the heater up there on the top, the blower motor for the heater. That works when you click that dial inside. You get air coming up through the vents, which is kind of amazing. Got a brand new battery in there. I put new rotor, new cap, new wires, new fuel injectors, a new double relay, and all new vacuum lines and fuel lines, of course, along with a new fuel pump. All that stuff will be in the description. There's the difference between the original color, which is sage green, and the ugly whatever that guy did. I guess let's take a temperature of the engine so I could show you that it's a cold start. So there we go. You can do exhaust right there, hit the muffler. What does that say? Guess I didn't account for that. It says 63. I don't know if you can see that. I think you can kind of see it. I guess you'll just have to take my word for that. Let's try in here. Oh, that's better. We got 68 in there. Okay, so you can see we got a fresh start for today. Cold start. Let's go up front. We'll crank this guy over. All right. Here we go. E-brake is okay. If you really crank it, it'll hold you. I gave it an adjustment yesterday. It still seems like it could use a little something. But anyway, here we go. Starts right up. Got off the clutch. And let's go take a look at it. Alright, so there you can see, starts right up, idles well. Maybe just that slight exhaust leak making it a little extra noisy, but runs well and it's pretty smooth on the road as well. Try to think if there's anything else here. New mirrors, so those look nice. And I think that just might do it. I'll try to get you some shots of underneath, I suppose. Might be hard to capture on video, but under here we're looking pretty good. No rust on the frame, everything's solid. On the 74 that's in the garage, I had to replace all of these outriggers and jack stands, and that's not the case here, so that's a pleasant thing. I'll show you the other side too. You can see this friend as well. Okay. It's all pretty dry under there. Looks great. This is, from what I know about it, a Colorado bus. Just need some body work. Get rid of this ugly green paint job, and you've got yourself a $45,000 bus. I'm gonna keep working on it. I'm gonna keep doing body work and try to make it look a little bit better. I just am finishing up that 74 over there, and I wasn't quite ready to do a full restore on another bay window. But I bought this one a couple months ago with the idea to just kind of make it into a nice little camper, get it running well, make sure the brakes work, and then sell it. But if I hold on to it for a little bit, I will just keep doing body work and straighten this thing out. I think that's about it. Speaking of brakes, all 4 rubber brake lines have been replaced, system's been bled. The pedal pulses a tiny bit, and it could just be because maybe the front rotors need to be cut. I didn't cut the rotors of the drums, I just scuffed them up because they actually look pretty good. Pads and shoes look good also, so everything's been scuffed up, and bus stops. Pedal's just a little rough, I would say. Alright, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you so much for watching.